mixing up a J right after. We got off the phone, yeah, we just reconnected. Been a while since we spoke. You tell me that it's been destined, but the uncertainty, baby, it made you shy away. Now you're not saying I won't make it. What you trying to say?
Hey everybody, a little bit windy out there. Very productive day. I'm gonna recap it once I get in the car and sit down. Got to get rid of this whole thing into the trunk. So let's get situated. Hey there everybody, happy Thursday afternoon. So it is 53 degrees out, sun's out, which is nice. It feels warmth. The wind obviously breezy. Now we're situated. So driving home in traffic. Wanted to be able to just recap the day. So Peter and I were able to go out and first visit a center of influence. So there are people in my network that I reach out to every other month or so, and we sit down, have a conversation. I ask them about what's going new in their world, what they're doing. Typically try to meet at like a coffee shop, so that way there's a little bit of an opportunity to mingle and to be able to share a little bit of maybe their favorite place to drink, or to be able to have a good time. So just because that's their, you're trying to follow their set of circumstances, not your own. And then after that was able to we met with David, have some good conversation, and Pete, the total professional, then chimes in, hey, is anyone working with you with some of the things that we work on, and can we be of value to you? David's already working with somebody, but nonetheless, it's important to ask. You don't want to make any assumptions, because you know what happens when you make assumptions. You make an A out of you and me. So the next one, then we went to bank, visit with my buddy Edgar over there. Edgar and I are connected when he was at a previous bank. That bank, unfortunately, had two major locations consolidated onto one. Of course, then it becomes more like, if you remember the Batman, where the Joker breaks the pool stick and says, hey, unfortunately, we have one position. One of you is going to make it. So they throw the pool stick on the ground, and so see who's going to make it. So that really becomes what happened in that organization. And so in that consolidation of two locations down to one, the way that they did it there, it was either you either take the new position that you're offered, or you're canned. And so a lot of people didn't want to stick around, and so some already made the moves before it actually went down. Others, they saw the option that they were kind of presenting to them and said, hey, no thanks, not my deal. Other people kind of stuck it in. So Edgar, unfortunately, when they made him the offer, he was like, yep, not my thing, not going to go that route, no thank you. And so he ended up going somewhere else, and so took his talents to a different organization. So great chance to be able to just chat with him. Hey, what are you doing? What are you offering? And then make that nice introduction with Peter there. Hey, this is what he can do. This is his deliverables. And then, hey, he had actually mentioned, said, hey, I saw on LinkedIn that your team had done something with another bank. Tell me about that. So what it was we partnered up with the bank to be able to have a morning networking event. And so and the unique thing about it, so we did it through meetup.com. About a dozen people showed up, and I think 2 or 3 people signed up there to have their banks at that bank. So really great way to be able to bring in people into your space. Big believer in the world of the internet, where you have information at your fingertips. What people want is specific information customized to them. And so with that specific information, they want to know what a human being like you can make of their certain circumstances, their set of circumstances based on the products and services they offer, if they're the right fit, and vice versa, if you're the right fit for them. And so it was tell Edgar about that, and so he's like, oh, maybe there's an opportunity for him and Peter to do something. So it's like, boom, let's do it, let's set it up. So pull out the calendars. We're looking at that last Wednesday in March. Let's set it up, maybe 9 o'clock, that's when the bank opens. And so there you go. That then becomes the beginning of an event. And then now it becomes marketing, email blasts. They then communicate it with some of their employees, some of their clients, and be able to make something really significant out of it. And then I'm a believer that this is kind of a way to be able to tee up very soft, some of their vendors, some of their partners, some of the strong relationships that they have, invite people to their bank. And then, of course, then Peter then can mix and mingle and get to know folks. And it's the next step then to, hey, can we start running some seminars here and really giving out some value, right? So let's say, for example, in the banking industry, they can say, hey, we offer loans. So let's have a seminar for those that want to buy a house. Let's have a seminar for those that want to start a business, taking out a business loan. Let's do one on buying a car or leasing a car. And could you maybe partner up with one of your local car dealerships? So again, another great way to be able to bring in those customers and those clients that already are doing business with you and promote them at your location. And or can you be doing that at their facility? So just another way to be able to get your name out there as someone that's offering value to the marketplace. And of course, yes, they know that they're coming to the bank. They would love to, that they know that you ultimately provide those values, those services. And so just that's, but you need to still ask. You still need to be in that purposeful ask mode. After that, with Peter, came back here, had a conference call at 2. Then Julie and I shot back emails back and forth to people that we were trying to connect with yesterday who responded to us, and so got some more people booked on the calendar. So excited about that. And connected with Max, and then with Carla on the phone, and then now heading home. So hope you're all doing great. Sherm's out.
But I do this cause I live like I'ma die today. Passionate about it, you gotta have it of doubting. I got a habit of working and earning it. I am out in the city of angels. I know that they're looking out for me. This is my testimony for all of y'all that been doubting me. The evidence is evident. Music is my medicine, my testament. Meant to be true to you. A legend in the making. Make the best of every moment. Cause nothing lasts forever, but forever I'll be focused. Focus on a now.